You know that feeling when you wake up from a nightmare, heart pounding, only to realize you're still dreaming? That's what happened the moment I put on the headset for Phobos, the newest virtual reality game everyone was raving about. They said it was revolutionary, that it adapted to each player's psyche, offering an experience like no other. But nobody mentioned that the game might not let you leave. It started innocently enough, stepping into a beautifully rendered forest, the sunlight filtering through the digital leaves. But soon, the atmosphere shifted, the shadows lengthened, and the air grew cold. I told myself it was just a game, but as I wandered deeper, a sinister presence began to follow, whispering my name in the voice of someone long gone. In the second act, I found myself in an abandoned carnival, the kind that felt eerily familiar, as if I'd been there before. The laughter of children echoed around me, but the place was deserted. A carousel creaked to life, its music box tune warping into a dissonant, haunting melody. I saw figures darting in the periphery, quick flashes of movement that disappeared when I turned to look. My heart raced as I stumbled through the maze of rusted rides and cracked mirrors, each reflection showing an older, more haggard version of myself. The whispers grew louder, more insistent, promising to reveal a truth I'd buried deep within. As the final act unfolded, I reached the heart of the carnival, the big top tent standing ominously against the stormy sky. Inside, the ringmaster waited, his eyes glinting with a knowing malice. "Welcome to the show," he said, his voice dripping with dark amusement. The tent filled with faceless spectators, their silent anticipation suffocating. The ringmaster gestured to a mirror on the stage, urging me to look. What I saw wasn't a reflection, but a memory, a moment I'd spent years trying to forget. The horror of that realization hit me like a tidal wave, drowning me in a sea of guilt and fear. I screamed for the game to end, clawing at the headset, but it wouldn't budge. The ringmaster's laughter echoed as the tent and its occupants faded into darkness. Suddenly, I was back in the forest, the cycle starting anew. Desperation clawed at my chest as I realized I was trapped, forced to relive my deepest fears over and over in a game that had become my reality. The last thing I heard before the game reset was the ringmaster's voice, whispering, "Welcome home." And then it all began again.